Wait, before you scroll past this, look at that patio. Now look at it again. That wasn't a renovation company. That wasn't a designer. That was one person a weekend and less than $100. And here's the thing. Everything you're about to see in this video, that's exactly what's possible in your backyard right now. No permits, no contractors, no excuses. We're talking 15 genius outdoor patio DIYs that will completely transform your space. And I promise you, by the time you get to number 13, your jaw is going to drop. Because number 13 is the one nobody on YouTube is talking about. I've searched, I've looked, it's not out there. So stay with me, because that one alone is worth the whole video. Let's get into it. DIY number 1. The stenciled concrete glow-up. Here's a question. What's the most underestimated surface in your entire backyard? It's the concrete slab you've been walking past and ignoring for years. That gray, cracked, weathered slab that makes the whole patio look abandoned before you even put a single chair on it. Most people look at ugly concrete and they think demo. They think jackhammer, dumpster, contractor, money. But here's what the smartest DIYers figured out a long time ago. You don't need to remove it, you need to transform it. Here's how. You grab a concrete stain, charcoal, terracotta, or a warm slate tone, all work beautifully. And you get a large geometric stencil. The kind that mimics Mediterranean tile. You apply the stain, you lift the stencil, and what you're left with is a floor that looks like it belongs in a Spanish courtyard. The whole thing costs under $40. Your neighbors are going to think you hired someone. You didn't. You just knew a trick they didn't. DIY number 2. The pea gravel instant patio. Not everyone has a concrete slab. Some of you are working with raw dirt, dead grass, or a patch of yard that hasn't been touched in years. If that's you, this is going to change your entire outlook on weekends. You don't need concrete, you don't need pavers, you need landscape fabric and pea gravel. And this can be done in a single afternoon. Roll the fabric down, stake it at the edges so it doesn't shift, then pour pea gravel on top. Edge with simple retaining stones, and suddenly you have a patio. A real, defined, intentional patio. Here's the tip that saves you real money. Don't buy pea gravel in small bags at the hardware store. Call a local landscape supply company. Order by the cubic yard. And most of them will deliver it to your driveway. You'll spend $30 to $60 and cover an area that would have cost $400 in pavers. DIY number 3. The string light canopy. There is a specific kind of magic that happens in a backyard when the sun goes down and you've got string lights overhead. It doesn't matter how simple the space is. Suddenly it feels like dinner at an Italian restaurant on a rooftop somewhere. And creating that effect is so much easier than people think. You set 4 wooden posts, cement them right into the bottom of large planters so nothing is permanent, and then you run solar string lights in a zigzag pattern across the top. Not straight lines. Zigzag. That one detail is the difference between oh, cute lights and wait, where are we right now? Solar means no extension cords. No tripping hazards, no electricity cost ever. The whole setup runs under $60, and every single night after this, your backyard becomes the place everyone wants to be after dinner. DIY number 4. The cinder block planter bench wall. This might be the most satisfying DIY on this entire list, because one simple structure does 3 completely different jobs at the same time. You're building a planter, you're building a bench, and you're building a privacy wall, all in the same afternoon. Stack cinder blocks in an L shape or a long row along the edge of your patio. Cap the top layer with a stained wooden plank. That's your seating surface. Then fill the hollow cores of the blocks with potting soil and drop in some trailing plants. Sweet potato vine, creeping jenny, ivy, anything with a little drama to it. The plants spill over the sides, the wood cap gives you somewhere to actually sit, and the whole structure creates a natural boundary that makes your patio feel like its own destination rather than just a patch of yard. Cost? somewhere between $45 and $75 depending on how far you take it. DIY number 5. The outdoor curtain privacy wall. Nothing kills the vibe of a patio faster than that feeling of being watched. You sit down to relax and then your neighbor waves from their deck. Someone's mowing 2 houses down and staring. You're supposed to be unwinding, but you feel like you're on display. This DIY fixes that. You take tension wire or a simple curtain rod and string it between 2 posts. Posts that are standing in planter pots filled with concrete, so there's no digging, no permanent damage, nothing that violates your HOA. Then you hang weather-resistant curtain panels. Long, flowing, semi-sheer polyester in white or natural linen. And immediately, your patio transforms into a private outdoor room. A cabana, the kind of space that makes you forget you're in a suburb. Panels run $15 to $25 each, and the whole setup takes 2 hours. Instant resort vibes. Zero HOA drama. Real quick, drop a comment right now and tell me which one you're trying first. I read every single comment on this channel and I genuinely want to know what you're building. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is the moment. We post outdoor DIYs like this every single week and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Okay, back to the list. DIY number 6, the pallet sectional sofa. Outdoor furniture is one of the most overpriced categories in all of home decor. A basic sectional sofa for the patio runs $500 to $1,200, and half the time it still looks cheap. Here's the real secret: pallets. Free pallets, which you can find behind almost any hardware store, grocery store, or furniture retailer. They give them away because they cost money to dispose of. You take 3 or 4 of them, sand them down so there are no splinters, arrange them in an L shape or a U shape, and then you add outdoor cushions. You can find cushions at IKEA or Amazon for $40 to $60 total. And what you end up with is a sectional sofa that looks custom, sits comfortably, and costs a fraction of anything you'd find in a store. This is the DIY that generates the most comments on every channel that covers it. People genuinely cannot believe what pallets can become. DIY number 7. The retaining block fire pit. There is something almost primal about a fire pit. It doesn't matter how old you are or how fancy your patio gets, a fire pit makes every single evening better. People pull their chairs closer. Conversations get deeper. Nobody wants to go inside. And building one yourself costs almost nothing. You dig a shallow circle about 12 inches deep. You arrange retaining wall blocks in a ring. You fill the base with pea gravel for drainage and airflow. Done. A fire pit that would cost $200 to $400 in a store, built for $50 to $80 in materials. 2 important things. Keep it at least 10 feet away from any structure or overhanging branch and check your local fire codes before you build. That 2-minute check saves real headaches. But once it's there, it becomes the undisputed centerpiece of every night you spend outside. DIY number 8. The vertical pallet herb wall. If you have a blank fence, a bare wall, or any vertical surface sitting unused on your patio, you're leaving one of the most beautiful DIY opportunities in backyard design completely untouched. A vertical herb wall changes how your patio looks and how your kitchen works, all at once. You take a single wooden pallet, sand it down, seal it with outdoor stain, and mount it upright onto your fence. Fill the slat gaps with small pots: basil, rosemary, thyme, mint, parsley. Whatever you actually cook with. What you get is a living, fragrant wall feature that costs almost nothing. Free pallet, $10 in potting soil, $8 in herb starts. And every time you cook outside, everything you need is right there within arm's reach. It smells incredible, it looks incredible, and it gives your patio life in a way that no decor item ever could. We are halfway through and I need to ask you something. Have you ever stood in your backyard and thought, I don't even know where to start? If that's you, comment the word START right now. Your comment literally shapes what I make next on this channel. And hit subscribe because number 13 is still coming and I promise it is worth every second you've spent watching this. DIY number 9. The Mason Jar Solar Lantern Path. The pathway to your patio sets the entire tone before anyone even sits down. If it's dark, uninviting, and unmemorable, that's the first impression your outdoor space makes. But Mason Jar solar lanterns fix that for less than $30, and they look like something out of a boutique hotel garden. You fill mason jars with small solar fairy light strands, close the lids, and place them along your pathway on the ground, on a low garden wall, or hanging from shepherd's hooks at different heights. Here's the secret upgrade. Add a thin coat of colored glass paint inside the jar before you place the lights. When those solar lights glow at night, the color radiates outward and creates light patterns on the ground that look genuinely magical. People stop, they photograph it, they ask where you bought them, and you get to smile and say, "I made them." DIY number 10. The DIY Shade Sale. Summer in America is brutal, and a patio with zero shade isn't a patio. It's just a place where you go to get sunburned and then retreat inside by noon. A shade sale solves this in a way that's also genuinely beautiful. You run 3 anchor points, 2 wooden posts cemented into large planter pots, and 1 point attached to your house exterior or an existing fence post. Between them, you tension a UV-resistant shade sail. The good ones block over 95% of UV rays and drop the temperature underneath by nearly 20 degrees compared to the open sun around it. A quality sail runs $35 to $75 on Amazon. Once it's up, your patio becomes usable for the entire summer day, not just the 2 hours before the sun becomes unbearable. This one single change extends how many hours per day you actually spend outside, and that's the whole point. DIY number 11. The Dropcloth Outdoor Rug. An outdoor rug is one of the fastest ways to make a patio feel designed rather than just furnished. But outdoor rugs at stores can run $60, $80, even $150. Here's what most people don't know. You can make a custom one for under $25 that looks straight out of a Pottery Barn catalog. You buy a canvas drop cloth for about $8. You tape off a geometric border pattern, apply outdoor paint in whatever color matches your patio, peel the tape, let it dry, and seal it with outdoor sealer. The design is yours. The size is yours. The color is entirely yours. And it costs $23. This is the DIY that makes people stop and stare because it looks like something that should have a price tag on it, and it does. You just never paid it. DIY number 12. The Budget Pergola. If there is one single structure that transforms a patio from a flat open space into a genuine outdoor room, it's a pergola. A pergola gives your patio overhead definition, something to hang lights from, to train climbing plants on, to drape fabric over. It makes the space feel architectural, and people assume it costs a fortune. It doesn't. 4 4x4 pressure-treated posts set into concrete footings, 2x6 crossbeams connecting the tops, lattice panels across for beautiful dappled shade. You plant a climbing rose or jasmine at the base of each post, and within one growing season, those plants weave through the lattice and turn your pergola into something that looks like it belongs in a garden magazine. A contractor charges $1,200 to $2,000 for this. You'll spend $150 to $250 in lumber. This is the project that adds the most perceived home value of anything on this list. DIY number 13. The double layer trick. Okay, I told you at the very beginning of this video that number 13 was the one you'd been waiting for. Here it is. And once you see it, you're going to wonder why every patio in America doesn't look like this. Here's the problem that most setups have. They're either functional or beautiful, but almost never both at the same time. Your shade sail is amazing during the day, but at night it looks industrial and cold. Your string lights are magical at night, but during the day they're just limp wire doing nothing. The fix? You combine them on the exact same anchor system, the same posts, the same connection points. You layer a shade sail and a string light canopy together. During daylight hours, shade, UV protection, and a beautiful structured canopy. The moment the sun goes down, the lights come alive through and around the sail fabric and create this warm, glowing, layered effect that you genuinely cannot buy anywhere. You add this upgrade for around $25 if you already have the sail setup. No YouTube channel, no Pinterest board, no HGTV segment is framing this as its own technique. Now you know, and now your patio is going to look unlike anyone else's on your street. I need you to comment right now if number 13 just changed something for you. Seriously, tell me if that's the one you're building this weekend. And subscribe if you haven't yet, because the next video on this channel is going to be just as good as this one. Hit the bell so you don't miss it. DIY number 14. The Facebook Marketplace Bar Cart. Before you buy anything new for your patio, check Facebook Marketplace or your local Buy Nothing group. Because people are constantly giving away furniture that just needs one afternoon of love. A secondhand dresser with solid bones can become the most unique outdoor bar cart you've ever seen. Sand the whole thing down. Apply weather-resistant spray paint in deep green, matte black, or warm terracotta, then seal it with outdoor polyurethane. The top becomes your bar surface. The drawers hold napkins, bottle openers, candles, coasters, everything you need to entertain outside. Cost? $0 to $20 if you find the right piece. And the result is a patio that has a personality, not a patio that looks like everyone else's, yours. Specific, character-filled, and completely original in a way that nothing from a store ever could be. DIY number 15. The 5-minute fountain. This one does something none of the 14 before it can do. It adds sound, and sound is the most underrated element in all of outdoor design. You can have the most beautiful patio on your street, great furniture, great lighting, great plants, and it will still feel like something is missing if the only audio is traffic and lawnmowers. Water changes that. A gentle, constant trickle shifts the entire atmosphere of a space. Your nervous system responds to it. You feel calmer within minutes. Here's how simple this is. You find a large glazed ceramic pot at your local garden center. Drop in a small submersible fountain pump, $15 to $25 on Amazon. Fill it with water, layer river rocks over the pump to hide it, add water lettuce or miniature water lilies to keep it naturally clean, and plug it in. Within 5 minutes, you have a bubbling water feature that looks designed by a landscape architect. Birds will start visiting within days. You'll sit outside longer every single time. And that, more time outside, more peace, more life in your yard, is the whole reason we do any of this. 2 bonus tips before you go. First, before you spend a single dollar on any of these DIYs, rent a pressure washer for $35 and spend one afternoon on your existing concrete, furniture, and fence. The transformation shocks people every time. Do this first. Always. Second, the next time you see county workers chipping trees near your neighborhood, ask if they'll drop a load of wood mulch in your yard. They usually have to haul it miles to dispose of it. Most say yes immediately. Free mulch delivered to your driveway. Use it for pathways and around your planters. That's 15 genius patio DIYs plus 2 free bonuses. Every single one something you can start this weekend without hiring a single person. Now drop a comment and tell me which one you're doing first. Is it number 13, the pergola, the pallet sofa? Hit like if this gave you real ideas. It genuinely helps more people find this video who need it. Subscribe if you are not already on this channel. And go watch the next video. I will see you there.